Good morning. Well, it's 10:30. I've already eaten breakfast and fed all the animals, but I wanted to make another pot of coffee. I'm going to try. I had some half calf left from my Keurig, the little pods. So, this was my favorite coffee in the half calf. So I dumped one of these in my Mr. Coffee, and I'm seeing if I can make 4 cups of coffee out of one pod. So it's just about done, and I'm going to taste it. So let me put this camera down here. This usually makes two almost full cups of coffee, which they count as 4 cups. When they say 4 cups or 5 cups, they must mean little teacups, because this pot that says 5 cups will fill 2 of my mugs. So I have to get the cream. Well, that doesn't look very... It looks like it's going to be pretty weak. Yes, weaker than I like it. So maybe the next time I'll dump 2 of these in there, because coffee can never be too strong for me. So I think it'll take 2 of these. The other way I do it is I just open a bunch of pods and dump it in my coffee holder here, that's what I did yesterday, and I got that much coffee from, I don't know how many pods. I still have a bunch, so, but I'm out of cans of coffee, and that's why I did it. Okay, I've come in here and I'm going to work on my listings. I put 8 listings or re-listings on eBay, Poshmark. They're new to Poshmark and new to Mercari. I've been sort of looking, I've had no interest in things on Mercari. So I've got to take some time and just study what is selling on Mercari, because I don't think it's the same thing as on eBay and Poshmark. I don't think they sell as many clothes. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I have to find out what sells better. I think shoes sell pretty good. I put some shoes on there yesterday, and I'll put some today. But as far as just listing clothes like I've been doing on the other platforms, I don't think Mercari is really the place to do that. So I'm going to try other things on Mercari. So that's what I'm going to do for the next hour or 2, and then I'll check back with you then, because this is going to be like a follow me around day, I guess, on YouTube. So see you in a bit. Okay, I finished all my eBay and Poshmark and Mercari listing for the day, and I'm going to spend some time outside. It's so beautiful out, and later on today it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain some tomorrow, and then the temperatures are going to go down, so to enjoy this nice weather, spring weather, because it goes up and down, up and down. So I think I'll take you for a little walk around the yard. I'm sure you'll hear the birds, but if you hear talking, there's a lot of golfers out today on the golf course. Yeah, quite a few. My dog, I have my walking stick here. My dog is irritating the chickens. I'll show you. In the garage here, she stands by the nesting boxes over here constantly. Because she hears the chickens in there. Penny, you can't go in there. They're laying an egg. No, you can't go in the chickens. So, I have to pick some new daffodils. Today my daffodil bouquet looks pretty sad in the house. But still some nice daffodils out here. And also in the front. I think these are they're still pretty good to get picked. This is how I put the bird seed out on the picnic table. And then the birds just come like having a buffet here. Yes, I put the hummingbirds are almost here. They're in Ohio already, but I have my hummingbird feeder up here already. I had to get a new one this year. But I haven't seen any hummingbirds yet. All the leaves are coming on the trees. I even have some little wild violets down here. I don't know if you can see the little violet there? This whole area is wild violets. I need my whole yard replanted, actually, or reseeded, overseeded. I have a lot of bare spots, a lot of places where moss has taken over. And still my storm cellar door is not fixed. I'm gonna sneak around here to the front garden. There's not too much coming up yet, but this is the place because they mulched last fall, which is, I found out is the best, here's some more daffodil. I found out is the best place for sure, best time to mulch because look how nice it still is. So I'm going to rake this up and I'm going to do some of my plantings of the things that I have sown in those jugs. I'm going to plant them out here because all this has been cleared out by the landscaper, what, 2 years ago or a year and a half ago? My azalea bush. It's beautiful right now. And my forsythia is starting to come. So yes, spring comes no matter what. Thank goodness. Those are lilies. Here's my one and only tulip that's left. All the rest of my tulips that I used to have, whatever eats the bulbs, moles or voles, they got everyone but that one. This is one of my first plants. This is a bleeding heart. It's going to be blooming probably in a couple weeks. Some narcissus. Some little bluebells there. Some more bleeding hearts. And my holly has buds on it. And when these bloom, they smell wonderful. These holly flowers. I'm gonna cut through here. I don't know what this is coming up under my lace hydrangea bush. I don't know what that is. So that's about all. It's hard to walk here. Here's my plantings. Over in this side yard where my raised beds are, which I don't know how I'm going to get them ready, but my burn pile is so huge. I called somebody yesterday, the landscaper guy, to see if he'd send somebody over and just take it away in their trucks, because it's much too big to burn. And yeah, look at all the dandelions. It's a beautiful, you notice on the golf course there's no dandelions, but where the dandelions end, that's my property. But I don't kill the dandelions. Please, people, don't put poison on your dandelions. They're beautiful. They're very healthy. You can eat all parts of the dandelion. They have huge amounts of nutrition in them. So, in fact, I picked some today. They're soaking in the house. I'm going to put them in a salad this afternoon. The leaves, you can eat the leaves, the flower, the root, everything is usable. But it's the first flower that blooms that the bees get nectar from. It's the first food for the bees. So don't be killing off your dandelions. Please. We need the bees, or we won't have any food. I wanted you to hear, one of the chickens has laid an egg, and that's the egg call. She's announcing to everybody that she's laid an egg. And of course she's driving Penny crazy. But when I check in there, there'll be an egg. There's bumblebees coming into my garage again this year, which isn't good. So the girls are out. Oh, it's Susie. Susie, you gave me an egg. Thank you. Thank you, little girl. Thank you. Penny, Penny, no. No. Yes, you're a good girl. Susie, you're a good girl, Susie. Thank you for the egg. I brought the girls the rest of the cantaloupe that they had the other day. this down here. Yeah, they love the cantaloupe. They pick out the seeds first and eat the seeds. Now Sasha went in and sat on the nest. So I may have 2 or 3 eggs. Lacey, don't be nasty. You have to share. So Sasha's in there. They love their treats. Well, I went out and picked a little bouquet of new daffodils and a few branches from the azalea bush, which I was having to fight the bees. A lot of bees out there on the azalea bush. It's just loaded with blossoms. So I got a new bouquet. The daffodils really smell good.